Hey guys, this is Jacob, and this is basically just gonna be like a copywriting channel because I decided that I should probably finally start documenting my journey with this copywriting business model. And also, if you're wondering, by the way, like our profile picture, the other guy, just want to let you know that guy's my business partner. Name is Caleb Deese. You can go check him out on Instagram. Pretty sure his Instagram handle is just like Caleb Deese, right? Yeah, so you guys all have to do is just search Caleb Deese, and you'll find his Instagram account. You guys can follow him there too. But yeah, in this episode, I think I'm basically just gonna talk about like what it's like and like what to expect if you're going to start, like what it's like finding clients and all this shit. Cause yeah, what I'm gonna say is finding clients ain't fun, bro. It's not fun at all. So yeah, I think we can get started off of basically how I started, right? So I guess how I started was basically in January. You guys know what digital launchpad is. Basically Iman Ghazi's course. But yeah, it's basically his course, and out of the 3 paths I decided to choose the copywriting course. So yeah, I basically took like 1.5 months to go through that entire course essentially. And after that I met Romeo, or that's what he goes by, but his real name's Caleb. And I basically met him, and we decided to go on this copywriting journey together, right? So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, we've worked with guys like, if you guys know, like Ari Sketcherson. Like he's like, I think he has like 40k followers on. It's like 40k followers on IG, right? And he's a big e-com dropshipper type of guy. So yeah, and yeah, that's basically it. I've been doing outreach since like May the 20th, so it's been around a month so I've been outreaching. But yeah, I can say like now my copywriting skills are decently good, and yeah, we're just still outreaching. And let's just say finding your client is the hardest part when you're doing email marketing or copywriting. It's the hardest part. Once you find your first client, like everything else is easy after that. Finding your second one, like doing all that stuff, it's really easy. It's all really easy. Another thing I'll also like to mention is, or like a good strategy to use to build like your portfolio and testimonials, is to essentially just hit up like a dude on Instagram, because I'm guessing most people usually do Instagram outreach. So you could just hit them up on Instagram. Like in the next episode I'll go over my outreaching strategy. But yeah, just try to do free work for whatever creator you want to work with, because then all you have to ask for if they don't like the service is just ask for a testimonial if they don't like the service. But if they do like the service, you can go on about talking about payment and such. So yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I'm also currently doing right now. But yeah, client outreach is just a fucking pain. That's the hardest part about copywriting. It's the hardest part because you need to have the right outreach strategy, which I'll teach you in the next episode. And yeah, it's just really painful because you can send hundreds and hundreds of DMs and get like no results. Like I was using, if you guys know, like Tyson 4D and like those big creators and shit, like Tyson 4D, Cardinal Mason, all those big guys. Like I used their outreaching strategy. I did like me and Caleb did like 300, 400 outreach DMs. We barely got any fucking results. So yeah. The next episode, I'll teach you how I do outreaching. And yeah. I think the strategy is genius. I didn't come up with the strategy myself. Found it off of a YouTuber. I'll give you the YouTuber's channel name in the next episode. But yeah, finding your first client, I'm just telling you, is where most people give up, because that's where it's the hardest. Like, shit's not easy. It's actually hard. And yeah, you can go like with a couple months without even finding a client. What all you gotta do is just be persistent, and eventually we'll get that client. So yeah, that's all there really is to it. And you also have to remember, if one outreach strategy doesn't work, you need to try another. Because if you're gonna keep trying using the same fucking outreach strategy, it's the dumbest shit you can do. It's quite literally the dumbest thing you can do. But yeah. Shit, why there's so many people. Also, another thing I would recommend when you're doing outreach, before you even start, what I would say is create a list of at least like 150 to like 250 prospects that you can outreach to, because you need a list, because it's easier that way instead of having to find a prospect and then outreaching and then find out have another prospect. Just easier to just have a list where you can outreach to. And yeah, it's also important to follow up if they don't respond. Following up is usually 99% of the way you're gonna close most of your clients. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to follow up in the next episode, where I basically explain how to do client outreach to prospects. But yeah, you guys can also follow us at Romeo_and_Jacob at on Instagram, and you guys can just follow us there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. The next video, again, like what I said 1,000 times, I'm just gonna explain my outreaching strategy and how I do outreach. Of course, as you guys can tell, I also haven't gotten a client yet, but I've only been outreaching for a month or so right now. So yeah, you guys just gotta keep going, because the second you give up doing outreach, like, it's the second you fail. Like, if you actually want to make it with email marketing, like, you just gotta keep going. Also, another thing I'd like to mention is, when you're outreaching, right, and you're outreaching all these people, I'm gonna be honest here, that's like what most of like the other email marketers or copywriters are outreaching to. You guys are pretty much outreaching the same prospects. So what I would do is like try to find prospects that not everybody's outreaching to. So how do you do that? Essentially what you can do is just like go to a prospect that you think not many people are outreaching to, by basically looking at like the button with like the person on there and the plus. So basically show you similar accounts, right? And then what you can do with that is essentially find people that not many people are outreaching to. So like I would say smaller accounts, like 8,000 to 10,000 followers. There's usually people who not many people are outreaching to. So yeah, basically what I would do is like, you can even take the big prospects, for example, right? You could like basically see who they're following and find the prospects that you think not many people are outreaching to, which is a pretty good way, because again, a lot of the people we're doing out here doing copywriting are just outreaching the same fucking clients. So yeah, there's a lot of clients out there, but like you just have to find them. It's really not that hard. You just gotta like Go to the prospects that you think everybody's outreaching to, see where they're following, go down that entire list, and basically just outreach to the people that you think and know that not many people are outreaching to. So that's basically how you would go about finding more prospects as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll try to upload video when I can, or as soon as possible. So yeah, guys can check us out at Romeo_and_Jacob on Instagram, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks.